Did you know that there were 4 black African kings that ruled India? Well, today we're going to take a look at some of their story.
Many Africans and their descendants have shaped Indian history, including as rulers, soldiers, merchants, and artists. Their influence can be seen in the local architecture and the faces of the people today. Here are the 4 African kings who ruled India. Number 1, Malik Sarwar. He ruled the kingdom of Dwanpur from 1394 to 1403 and was the first of the Sharqi kings. He captured the kingdom and established himself as its ruler. 2, Malik Andil Khan Sultan. He ruled from 1487 to 1490 and is credited with establishing the Black Power Bengal Kingdom. He usurped the throne from Shalzada Koji Barbak, another black king. Number 3, Malik Ambar. Known for his diplomacy and promotion of minority groups, he implemented reforms in education, agriculture, and finance. He became the Peshawar of Ambednagar in the 1600s and instilled puppet kings to become the de facto ruler. And the 4th African king who ruled India was Shahzada. He founded the Habashi dynasty, which spanned 4 rulers from 1486 to 1493. The first Habshi Sultan was Ghiyas Undi Din Barbak Shah, whose reign was only 6 months long.
6 months, 6 years, or 6 minutes, he still was king. These African kings that ruled much of India were called the Naga. Does that sound familiar? Naga. And they probably came from Kush, Put, and Ethiopia. Ethiopians have had very intimate relations with Indians. In antiquity, Ethiopians ruled much of India. The Naga were great seamen who ruled much of India as stated, also Sri Lanka and Burma. Now let's take a brief look at the word Naga, Naga, or Negus, Negus, which is a derivative of the word. Negus is the word for king in the Ethiopian Semitic languages, and it's a title which is usually bestowed upon a regional ruler by the Negus, Negast, or the king of kings in the pre-1974 Ethiopia. In Webster's dictionary, the word Negus or Negus is a ruler of Ethiopia or of a province of Ethiopia, specifically the supreme ruler of Ethiopia before 1974. The word nigger is derived from the word negas. The word negas is a royal title for Ethiopian and African kings. So in essence, all this time, this word has been used to describe black people in a very derogatory and negative way. But the reality is, the root word means kings. So all this time, we were calling each other king and ruler. How many times have you heard brothers say, "Yo, what's up, king?" And if you think I'm lying, look it up for yourself. Look up the word Negus, Negus. And unfortunately, many people use that word as a derogatory term to describe black people, but the reality is we're calling ourselves ruler. And as we know, the spoken word is very powerful. There is life and death in the power of the tongue. There is riches and poverty in the power of the tongue. The tongue is very powerful, so be careful how you use your tongue. Now again, these kings, these rulers of India and Ethiopia, as stated, were called Negus. The major gift of the Naga to Indian was the writing system, the Nagari. Notice the name, Nagari. Now that is the name of the Sanskrit writing, which is an ancient writing of India, which was brought to India by the Negus. Over 100 years ago, Sir William Jones pointed out that the ancient Ethiopic and Sanskrit writing is one and the same. William Jones explained that the Ethiopian origin of Sanskrit was supported by the fact that both writing systems, the writing went from left to right and the vowels were annexed to the consonants. According to Dr. Clyde Winters, it was the Naga that created the Sanskrit script writing. As rulers, city planners, and architects, the Nagas had left an impressive historical and archaeological legacy that attests to their determination, skill, and intellectual, cultural, military, and political savvy. The imposing forts, mosques, mausoleums, and other edifices they built some more than 500 years ago still grace the Indian landscape today. So never let anybody tell your history. Do your research and you tell your own history. Because one thing I've noticed, when other people tell our history, they never get it right. And we just like to state that the pictures that we use in the making of this video, these are not the actual pictures of the kings as they exist. We use these pictures just for illustration purposes only, and they are not the actual kings themselves. We like to say a special shout out to all the real Negus, the real kings. Shout out to the Negus. The Black Excellence and Abundance channel, where Black history is every day. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember, thou art rich.